Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs, and thank you once again to Bandai Namco Entertainment America for giving me the ability to do a test drive of the Ewac Nero. It is a 450 support, usable on ground and in space, space compatibility, so a few slight stat boosts there. It is melee priority 1. 18,000 hit points, ballistic resistance of 18, beam resistance of 18, melee resistance of 12, range strength 25, melee strength 20, movement speed 125, high speed movement 185, boost speed of course, thruster gauge 70, and turning speed of 63. It has 9 close range slots, 12 medium, and 11 long range slots. Let's take a... Oh, and before I forget, the enhancement values. At 220 points propellant tank level 1. Complex expansion slot 1 at 440. Anti-beam armor reinforcement level 1 at 810. Range strength plus 1 at 1490 enhancement points. Respawn time down by 1 after the first limit break at 2,980. And plus 4 to range strength after the second at 4,470. So that's not a bad set of enhancements. Let's take a look at the gear. Uses the Nero beam rifle, which of course is usable by pretty much all the Neros, I'm pretty sure. Uses enhanced blow 2 for its words. Rob, come on with the words. For its melee weapon. Those are the words. Yeah, 1,800 damage and a cooldown time of 2.5 seconds. The Nero beam rifle has 1,200 damage, heat rate of 40%, so you can fire it at least twice in a row. Given the general cooldown, you can probably get 3 or 4 shots out of it. Uncharged, range 350 meters, 1 second between shots, overheat time of 15 seconds, and 2.5 seconds to charge it. Let's see. Camera unit, which is its spot weapon, which has a range of 600 meters and an 8-second overheat time. Yeah, that supposedly marks things. Sensor unit, which, if I'm not getting them confused, this should be interesting. Has 450 meter range, 35-second overheat. Temporary nullifies enemy radar jamming at set intervals for you and your allies, granting immunity for a set time after. This skill also nullifies fake beacon and stealth while active. Okay, this isn't the one I was thinking of, but that's a good set of skills. It's the its scan doesn't work quite like other Ewac units. It stops jamming and gives temporary jam immunity, and will cancels fake beacon and stealth. So yet another hurdle for the Pixie to overcome at 450. Ewac Nero's gym rifle is it's a sub weapon with 30 ammo, power 180 damage per shot, range 250 meters. From what I've seen, it fires pretty quick. We'll be looking at that. It has the smoke grenade that grants stealth to allies, so that will be that is a new damn, words are hard. Yeah, that's a lower cost that the smoke grenade is available at now, I believe. I don't think it came in below like 500 before. Could be wrong. Okay, this is the one I saw in the one video. Unmanned probe, heat rate 100%, 10 seconds to recharge, range 150 meters. Sets an unmanned device to spot enemies in a limited area. Pressing the reload button will remove the probe. So yeah, this basically just lets you plant like spotting devices in an area and will show you what, things in that general area. It's really interesting. Okay, let's set the gym rifle down here. Let's set the smoke grenade, I guess, up there. And the probes over here. Okay, skills. It has level 3 high performance radar, which is the 450 meter range. Personnel radar, so you can see pilots in a 250 meter radius. Level 3 anti-jamming, which weakens the enemy jamming function and just nullifies jamming of level 3 or less. And I'm not sure, I'm almost certain there is no such thing as jamming level 4 yet. So, yeah. Reduces reaction. Also reduces reaction and stagger due to cumulative damage, as well as radar jam time from enemy EMP blast support requests. Okay, yeah. So if you're playing one of the plus modes where you can use the EMP blast, you won't be hit as badly by the stun. That's good. Let's see, high performance scope. Level 2 can magnify up to 5 times. Observational data link. So yeah, while you're alive, your allies can see enemy hit point bars. As you've seen, that's incredibly useful. Scouting parallel processing device, which can be used during snipe, so you get radar while sniping. Frontline support level 2, 10% respawn time reduction for all allies. High performance aerospace gimbal. Gimbal if you're American, gimbal if you're British, I've been told. Which again, the British version makes Jabberwocky, flow a little better, so it makes sense. Stabilizes the attitude control measurement in space, allowing for a larger pitch angle when the MS is tilting. Yeah, you can look further up and down with this. Leg shock absorber level 2. Reduced load on legs when landing. Yeah, the usual thing. Reduces stress on your legs after jumping or boosting. And that's not bad. Flight control level 2, so it can actually do midair boosting. That's not a super common skill at 450, as I recall. I think the Neros typically have it, but that's not one that that becomes fairly standard at the higher costs, but at 450, not particularly. High performance balancer, so it can go directly into melee after a boost. Ambac level 2, yeah, if you what's the word? Yeah, if you move in the same direction you were boosting, when you stop boosting in space, it works as kind of like a soft balancer, and ups your turn speed a little bit as well. I'm assuming that's why it has a turn speed of 63, as opposed to just 60. Has level 1 forced injector, so you can do multiple boosts in different directions, but at level 1, not super boost efficient. Back add-on buffer, 30% damage reduction to the backpack. Marker, so you can be hit with allied support fire and carry it wherever you want. And I didn't realize that I'd forgotten. It's been so long since I made any actual use of it that gives damage reduction from allied support fire, so, and nullifies stagger. So yeah, that means basically, man, that situation battle with all the Night Seekers. You could really do things with marker in that, but yeah, I never use it, so I need to try it again sometime and see if I can do something useful with it. Precision analysis system, that's basically the support skill for the spotting devices, and yeah, it relays hit points and etc., and with level 3, it gives 10% bonus damage. So, alright, we're going to go out into Mass Driver Facility, cost 500, so we can, as usual, look at what the various weapons do to both regular targets and a Zoc. So, and, as is normal, not going to put on any parts on it for the test drive. So, here we go. Alright, so, yeah, we'll start with this, because, yeah, this is the skill that cancels stealth. Not that I think anything here is actually stealthed. Oh yeah, the pixie over there. I think there's a pixie over here, which of course would be stealth. Let's double check on that. And nope, that is a Zoc. So yeah, I think the pixie may come in at different costs, or I've just forgotten where it is, because I have not currently located any raids on this map. So, oh no, that's right. The raids for this cost are Zagok E's. So yeah, that's not particularly helpful in that sense. And here is the smoke grenade, which, yeah, gives stealth. I never noticed before, but I noticed a long time ago and forgot, the stealth grenade does not provide the defense buff that a mobile suit's native smoke dispenser will. It just gives stealth, so that is a difference. Okay, yeah, and here's the spot. Yeah, it's a one suit spot, and seems to reloads fairly quickly, so that's good. And okay, let's see, where do we start? Well, let's look at the camera unit, which just going to, can you fire it while boosting? No. You have to be standing still, but yeah, as you can see from that blink, anything that comes under those just is spotted. So, you know, I'm not sure how much of a radius they have, but yeah, you can basically plant that at a fairly sensitive place, like depending on, you know, if you're playing Arctic base, you could just, for example, plant this at your base and see if anybody comes up on it. So yeah, I feel like that has a lot of potential. And okay, yeah, so the Nero rifle is a known quantity, but I'll show it off anyway. It can fire at about 3 times at least without overheating, without having to delay too much. It will stun a standard suit in 2 shots. It will stun a Zoc also in 2 shots. Yeah, really good on the build stun uncharged. Let's see. Charged a little more than the charged version, but not, or uncharged version, but not a lot. Then there's the Gym Rifle, which, that's nice. Takes about half a magazine to stun a Zoc. I'm gonna assume it's gonna be similar for a Gundam, but we'll go find out. Yeah, roughly. And as you can see, really good damage. 236 damage per shot with type advantage to a Gundam that's 50 points above me. That's not bad at all. And let's see, yeah. There's Forced Injector. As you can see, yeah, it does use a lot of boost. Here is the air boost, which, yeah, if you've seen, yeah, I do that a lot in videos just to alter my trajectory and sometimes to get out of the way of things or not get caught up on obstacles and the like when I'm jumping. Let's see. I'm assuming the back equipment buffers are not just for the backpack, but especially for those propellant tanks, because those are kind of big. Let's see. I guess that leaves melee. Okay, the neutral is just a punch, which, yeah, Zoc didn't even flinch. Side punch, yeah, it doesn't have any levels that is a melee combo controller, so one at a time, and that is a nice kick. I like that. I'm not sure that, is there something else that has that kick? Maybe the Narrative Gundam? I don't remember, but it's definitely a little bit different from most of the kicks that things use. And yeah, I think the Wound Ward actually has that. It just looks different because, you know, they're actual feet at play here. Or in play. Well, at play too, I think is fair. But yeah, pretty good kick, has good range. And, you know, you can, it does have balancers, so you can go right into it from a boost. And yeah, maybe I'm mistaken, but it seems like it has a little bit extra range when you're boosting. Here it is without boost. Okay, yeah, and from one end of the crates to a little bit past point E. And let's try a quick boost and see how that does. No, I guess it is about the same. I may have started from a tiny bit further back, but it's not different enough to really worry about, or, you know, have to you know, alter your calculations for. Okay, okay. Yeah, so there is a timer on the camera units, as you can see. And the speed, I'm going to say probably about 30 seconds. That's not bad. And 0 damage to the Zoc. Why? Okay, there we go. That was that was I did the damage. It just popped up with the sense. It didn't pop up because of the constant tick from the sensor. So yeah, so you may not be able to. You may just don't be confused by the false negatives there. If you hit it while the camera unit's going off, it is still doing damage. So, but I think that's about the run of it. Looks like an interesting suit. I hope to get it on one of my main accounts so I can give it a go. Because yeah, I like this. And yeah, the gym rifle is always good, but this sub-weapon gym rifle is pretty spectacular. 176 damage to a fellow support. 50 points above. Let's see what it does to the Zagaki before we call it. But yeah, I think I've remembered to show everything it can do on the ground. And yeah, like the high performance aerospace gimbal, I would probably be able to about point up at that scaffolding before I was unable to aim upwards anymore. It really does make a difference. Okay, so gym rifle, no scope, no markers, no anything. 148 per shot. That is pretty good. It's not a huge amount of the Zagaki's health, but yeah. So yeah, the Nero rifle, I suspect is going to be pretty good for self-defense for this, just because you can snap off 2 stun shots relatively quickly. Maybe not quite as fast as I'd want to, but how's uncharged shot into? It also charges very quickly, so that might be charging it might be the more practical move here. But also, because I'm curious, uncharged shot into gym rifle, pretty quick. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, with type disadvantage and 50 points up. I expected that first shot to kill, and it did not. I've been really good at overestimating my damage lately anyway. But yeah, that was not quite what I meant to do, but, luckily, no harm done, because this is just practice. And let's see, the spots, of course, do not stack, but just felt like it. Yeah, the numbers flash by very quick when the sensor units are there. Yeah, I'm hitting reload. To be honest, I hope that being able to hit reload to cancel an ability and start recharging it is something that comes to more suits. Just a little bit more flexibility in special abilities would be great. That's something that the New Gundam Heavy Weapons System, of course, can do. So, yeah, this is pretty neat. It's got some interesting features. I love this kick, which, like I said, pretty sure it's more or less the Woundwort kick. It just, again, looks different because of the presence of feet. And yeah, that is going to do it for this Gundam Battle Operation 2 test drive. And we will be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later. I nearly forgot the tackle animation. It is a kick.